What's up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with a brand new review for Married to Medicine, you guys. This is going to be season 10, episode number 6, you guys, and this episode was titled. What was this episode titled? Wine Country, you guys. Now, before we jump into it, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on my channel and aren't subscribed yet, need you guys to do me that solid favor, you guys, and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and also by turning on your post notifications, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss what's the show? Married to Medicine, you guys, shall we? All right, you guys. So this episode, I will say, it didn't give me. It didn't give me like a, hold on, a little crooked. All right, you guys. So this episode, I will say, it was a good episode. It definitely gave me vibes of earlier Married to Medicine, like what was it, season 2, season 3, and we'll talk about it as we get to it, you guys. Now, this episode, it opens up, and we see Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, and Dr. Heavenly. They're all with Toya, right? And Toya is talking about this trip that she's going to have where she is going to be inviting all the ladies out to Napa Valley so that they can, you guys know Toya has her wine club, so that's why she's having the ladies come out to Napa. She has some business ventures out there. And what I will say, you guys, that I am enjoying this season from Toya is seeing her do, because they always talk about Toya don't work and Toya's living off of Eugene. And this season, Toya's like, nah, bitch, I'm making my own coin this season and I'm doing something that I'm interested in and I'm passionate about. And I'm here for it. I really am. Now, they did talk about Quad's resurrection. And like I said in last week's review, I wasn't here for it then because, like I said, that is just something that I just don't particularly play with. I'm not gonna get my black ass in a casket. I don't care for unless we are like I'm filming a movie. I'm not even gonna do it then. I'm gonna tell you put a dummy in there because I'm not getting in it. I just wouldn't do it. So with Quad, they felt like at the resurrection, they felt as if she didn't take any accountability for things that she's done, and I have to agree with them about that. And you guys, if you guys go back and watch what I said last week, and even I tweeted about this last night. Go back to, I believe it was season 8 of Married to Medicine, if I'm not mistaken. It was season 8. It was Mariah's last season, right? Because Mariah didn't come back for no. What season was that? Anila was on season 7, right? Because Anila was on season 9 and season 8. So it was season 7 of Married to Medicine. It was season 7 of Married to Medicine, which was, like I said, Mariah's last season. And also coincidentally, that same season in which Quad was doing Sister Circle, right? And you guys remember that whole entire season, it really did feel like a big F you to the ladies because everything that Quad was doing, it was really with the Sister Circle girls. She films a lot of scenes with them. Remember that episode where she had that party and she invited all the cast was there as well as the Sister Circle girls were there. But the girls that she got up and thanked were the girls from Sister Circle. She thanked them for being there for her and not the girls on the show. And so I was, and remember, Contessa felt the way about it. Contessa felt the way about that. Now, so they like I said, they feel like with Quad only reaches out to them when they're filming the show, and other than that, they don't hear from her. And I mean, I would feel a way about that too. It's like, we talk to each other outside of filming, but when you come around, you only talk to us when we're filming, and that's fake as hell. Let's be real with each other, right? Now, Toya does want to invite Quad to this, and she feels like they should give Quad one last chance to be accountable, and if not, she can't be around them. And I know that Quad tweeted, I don't know if it was Twitter or if she was on, it might have been on Instagram. I know she said that she only be in 2 more episodes, so this episode, and then next week is her last episode. And it's so interesting because Quad was in negotiations with her contracts before, because you guys remember, filming had started for Married to Medicine, and I believe Quad may have missed like the first, I think she missed the first month of filming. I think that's what happened. Because I know I was watching the Bell Perspective, or was it Shayna last week? One of the, either Bell or Shayna. I think it was Shayna. It could have been Bell. Y'all will let me. They'll both let me know in the comments. But it was one of them who mentioned, I think it was Bell, who mentioned the fact of they had filmed the show. They had already been filming the show before Quad came on. So what happened to that footage, right? And what I will say is, I think what happened is a lot of the things that we see, because if you guys go back to like the first 2 and 3 episodes, when they were asking about Quad, that because you guys know they don't immediately. So here's a little thing that I know about reality TV. They don't the group scenes, those don't really happen right away. They film a few scenes, their pickup scenes, like they film a few scenes of them solo before they have their first big group event. So I think that's what I think that's what we saw in the first 2 or 3 episodes. You saw sprinkles of Quad because they had little B-roll, like little B-roll footage of her, and so they sprinkled that in. Like if you guys go back to the episode where Gregory got married, they just had little B-roll footage of her, and they just put it right into the episode. Because like I said, she was only missing for, it was, I don't think it was a full month. I think it might have been 3 or 4 weeks that she missed filming this season. So it wasn't a whole lot that they had. It isn't like they filmed for like 2 or 3 months. They had just only filmed for a month at that time. And so that's really what that is. And it's interesting. I have to think about it. Like, JB, how did you get here? Like, where were you going? Where I was going was with Quad and her contract. Girl, what did you negotiate? Because, and how much did you negotiate? And obviously, the production company and Bravo, they must be tired of you, because it's given that at this point, right? Because we're not even at the midway point of we ain't even got the mid-season trailer. We just started the season. We are on 6 episodes, and you came on officially, what, 3 episodes ago. What did you negotiate in your contract? I am so confused. Now, the next thing we got, you guys, is with Heavenly and Allura. And, Allura is telling her that, Shay, I definitely 100% want to go to FAMU. And, Heavenly is once again talking about going to look at Clark, Georgia State, and, Spelman, Clark. All great schools, right? All 100% great schools. Like, I know I want to go, for me, I want to go to Clark for my graduate, my master's degree. I really got to sit down and focus on that. So I feel like ending this year, starting next year, I'm gonna be serious on it. So yeah, y'all hold me to that. Ask me for updates on that. That'll keep me on track with it. Ask me for updates. Be like in the video, JB, what's going on with school? Like how, so I do gotta figure out how to pay for that shit too, though. We'll work it out. That's really all we got. That I want for Heavily them to just, I get them having fears about Allura going off to college, but trust that you raised her the right way and that she'll do the right things. Next up, Simone and, her sons. Simone, that car muffler laugh just blows the hell out of me. It blows me. But Cecil and Simone are looking to buy a condo for Miles and Michael. Simone wants to set some rules forward with those two with living in the condo. One of them I think it's Miles, has to graduate college in a year, and Michael has to graduate in 2 years. And I'm cool with that. I really am. I think now, I had something in my mind to say about the boys initially, but I saw that Cecil previously tweeted, right? Cecil tweeted somebody because somebody was like, they need to get a job. And so Cecil did tweet and say that the boys, they work part-time jobs while they're in college. So cool, got it. Don't have a problem with it. Let's pause here, you guys, and move forward. Next up, you guys, we see Toya. Like I said earlier, I think it's really nice to see Toya in her element of doing her wine stuff, right? I am a, like I said, people always talk about Quad. I mean, not Quad, but how people like to call Toya dumb. She does act a little airy, right? But I'm happy for Toya, and you guys know, like I said previously, if you guys have been watching me in my Married to Medicine videos, you guys know I am not now, nor have I ever been, nor am I going to be a Toya fan, right? But I got to give the girl credit where credit is due, and I like the fact that she's doing this for herself. Congratulations to you, Toya. Keep on with it. Do your thug dizzle, right? So yeah, so she's talking to Eugene, and she's getting ready for the trip. And so Eugene and her are talking about the fact that she wants to invite Quad on this trip. You guys actually agreed with Eugene. I don't think that, that's the best idea. If you don't want any mess and drama, why would you invite Quad on the trip? But again, it's the cast event. This is something that they all have to go on. So she'll be there if she wants that check. You know what I'm saying? And so we see all the ladies as they get to the airport. Now, what I will also mention to you guys, when Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, Dr. Heavenly, and Toya were sitting down, they were talking about inviting Quad. Toya said to Heavenly, you invited. She's like, I'll let Phaedra do that. We're going to talk about that slippery, slimy, dirty snake in a minute. But you guys, if you guys have been peeping up with me, I have been saying it since the beginning that when I found out that Phaedra Parks was going to be on this show, I wasn't here for it because all the woman do is lie and backstab. Now, let's pause here. Move forward, you guys. All right, you guys. Now, we get to I think it was like they were on the Sprinter van. And Heavenly and Letitia, they had a conversation, right? I do, again, like I've said plenty of times, you guys, I don't understand the dislike of Letitia. JB has no dislike for Letitia. Letitia ain't done shit for me to dislike the woman at this point. But I want her to be able to put her foot down and stand 10 toes down on it. Because Heavenly was being shady when she was talking about her and Gregory. She was still being shady in this episode, talking about the man's age and her age. I'm like, Heavenly, what the hell I got to do with you? If she likes it, that's her business. That is her business. If she want to be with Gregory's old ass, which she's not that. I mean, he's older than her, but it is what it is. My God, that is a big ass forehead though. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at my TV and I have it on YouTube, and I'm looking at Misha's thumbnail for Real Housewives of Potomac, and I'm looking at Ashley's big ass forehead. She looks like one of them cone heads. Oh Jesus! And then her hair, girl, you should have never wore your hair like that. So yeah, you guys. Heavenly apologized, but it was one of those if but apologies. You guys know how I feel about those if but apologies. If you have to start an apology with, or anywhere in the apology, say if I did this or but, that is negating what you're saying. All you have to say is I apologize. That was not my intent to offend you. I didn't mean it that way. It came out wrong. I didn't mean it the way that I didn't mean it that way. I was joking. I was having a laugh at your expense. That was wrong. I apologize. How hard is that? It ain't. Now, they get to, so like I said, the ladies are on the Sprinter van. It's not all of the ladies. It's Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, Dr. Heavenly, Toya, Letitia, and Dr. Alicia. Those are the ones that are on this bus. Phaedra is supposed to come with Quad, right? They're supposed to come together, and Jackie is coming by herself. Keep that in mind. I'm going to repeat it one more time for everybody to hear me. Phaedra is supposed to come with Quad. Now, we get to the place where they're saying it was really nice, you guys. I thought it was nice. So a few of the ladies will be, so I think like it's suites. So Simone and Toya are in the same suite with each other. And Heavenly and Jackie, I believe, are in the same with each other. Now, as far as the other women, I don't forget what their sleeping situations were. Toya remembered, oh shit, I ain't got a place for Quad to sleep, right? So she's trying to figure out, can Quad sleep with you, Simone? Hell to the no. Jackie said no with a lot of O's at the end of it. Then it felt like they kind of pushed Alicia into having her sleep in her room. Dr. Alicia, if you're gonna be around this group of girls, I want you to stand firm and be like, nah, bitch, she ain't sleeping with me. But again, Dr. Alicia is a friend of, so what can she really say, right? And so then we after that, we see the ladies as they went for bike rides and got massages. Now, when Quad arrived, she went to Toya's room. Now, I will say, and this could be just me, when Quad was talking to Dr. Simone and Toya, I didn't like the way that the conversation was going. Now, I also will say, you guys know how I feel about Quad. I don't like the multiple voices that she has because that annoys me. Because you're like, Toya, where did you put me at? Did you put me in the basement, girl? It was just like, oh, there's a voice. Can you talk in your normal voice? Did you put me, like, ugh. And so Simone was like, do you really think that Toya would do that? I was like, shit, I do. I believe Toya would do it. Being spiteful, let's just keep it a buck. I believe Toya would do it. So she was like, well, I got my own money and I can go get a hotel room if it makes anybody uncomfortable. And they said, well, it's not anything about making anybody uncomfortable. And then I was like, well, what is it? And so here's the other thing. Again, like I said, I might not be the biggest fan of hers, Quads. What was the purpose in telling her that I forgot that, when we got here, I had completely forgotten about you? What was the purpose in telling a woman that situation? I didn't understand it. Made no sense to me, but whatever, right? Then Phaedra arrived. Remember, I told you guys Phaedra was supposed to come with who? Quad. Who did she come with? Dr. Jackie. Why did she come with Dr. Jackie? One of her sons, it was his birthday. I was like, here go Phaedra with the damn lies. Like, here she go. Dr. Jackie let the ladies know that so they got ready for dinner. Dr. Jackie let the ladies know that she would be speaking to Vice President Kamala Harris about black maternity mortality. I believe that's what she said. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So Quad finally arrives, and this is where the episode went downhill, you guys. And she is getting the Mariah treatment at this point. Do I feel bad for Quad? Not necessarily, because they iced Mariah out. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to preface this by saying I'm not a fan of Mariah, so I don't want nobody to be like, but you don't like Quad, so you just saying it's because you like Mariah. I don't like Mariah. I don't like Mariah. I don't like Quad. I don't like Toya. I said it previously. I realized I don't like the wives. I've never been a fan of the wives. There was one that I did actually like, and I just found out that her and her husband divorced. Was her name Bonnie Jill it was Jill? Where's the Bonnie Jill? There's Bonnie. Oh, I think Bonnie Jill was on Basketball Wives. But Jill, the white girl, I liked her. I did like her. I did like her because she stood up to Heavenly. Has there ever been a wife that I've liked on Married to Medicine? A doctor's wife. Carrie annoyed the hell out. Carrie annoyed me. Quad annoys me. Toya just gets on my nerves. Mariah got on my nerves. Like I said, I like Jill, the white girl. Lisa Nicole, her voice was irritating as fuck. Yeah, I don't think I've ever. I'm like, see, I realize that I'm not the biggest fan of some of the doctors' wives, but I love the doctors. I love Dr. Contessa, although she got on my nerves last season. Love Contessa. You know what I will say? Anila, I did not dislike Anila. I did find Anila annoying, but I did not dislike Anila. Just found her quite annoying. Now, at the table, they are talking to Quad, right? And so they want to know what her status is when it comes to the OG, so to speak, right? And she says, well, she could have done some things better, but she didn't necessarily feel like this was a safe space for her. And I had the same sentiments as Dr. Simone. If this isn't a safe space for you, then why do you continue to come around? I'll tell you why she continues to come around. This check, this show. That's why she continues to come around her contract. She every season she renegotiates her contract. That is why she continues to come around. Like, I know we can't break the fourth wall, but we gonna break the motherfucking fourth wall today here. Now, Simone asked her then if you didn't feel like it was a safe space, what has changed for you? And I was like, once again, the check. She wants to continue to get her check. And again, I'm not hating on it, but that's what it is. Mama wants her check. And again, bro, man, ain't hating on it. I respect it. I ain't got no problems with it. So Quad says that the relationships have been broken and that, she did retreat back from the girls. And she says if they can clear the slate with her, she can clear the slate with them. And I was like, Quad, this still isn't you taking accountability for anything. I get what you're saying. If you guys can forgive my transgressions, I can forgive your transgressions. I know that's what she was trying to say, right? Then she also says that she doesn't have any emotional attachment to them, but she wants to get back there. And then this is where I'm finna chime in. Here's my thing. This is why I can never do a reality TV show. I know that the money on reality shows is good, but it's never enough for me to fake situations. And that's exactly what Quad is doing. If you have no emotional attachment to these girls, then it goes to say, why do you keep renegotiating your contract? That for me would drain me and my spirit. No amount of money is worth it. My sanity, my safety, my health, and any of that stuff, it's not worth it for me personally, right? So Heavenly says that she feels as if Quad is using her. And she says Jackie has said it, and Phaedra, she feels it because of Phaedra as well, because when she went over to Quad's house and Phaedra was there, she ain't heard nothing from her since then. But when Phaedra told Heavenly that she wasn't going to be bringing Quad on this trip because she feels like when Quad comes around the group, nothing good ever comes from that. I was like, you don't say, girl, because you was right there with her with that dumbass skit that she pulled last week with the casket. But I was like, so you were just really trying to push this woman out. I told y'all since Phaedra, I don't trust that woman. A wolf in sheep's clothing. So, what's her name? Quad in her interview, she was pissed. I was like, girl, I don't know why you didn't see that coming. And then, Heavenly said that you said that this woman is a liar and that she's a liar and something else. She called her a liar and I forgot what else it was. Oh, she calls her a mess. She is. And then she said that, so they're saying that Gregory said that he and Phaedra, they dated each other. Phaedra asked him for $4,000. He didn't want to give it to her, and he cut her loose. I don't know what to make of that. Let me know what you guys think about it. Overall, it was an okay episode. Like I said, Quad, baby girl, you're getting the Mariah treatment at this point. Like I said, do I feel bad for it? Not 100%. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.